What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Battleglide and the new update at the same time, just so those who are thinking about Battleglide can see what the game's about, and those who play Battleglide can also see what the new update has in store for us. The 4.0 beta just came out. Multiplayer, new weapons, new everything, customization, weapons, all that, and today we're going to be reviewing all of it in this video. And also just gameplay, seeing if maybe this game's the right for you. Alright, let's get into it. So, we got the times of day. You can select this in this room, which you will spawn in every game, no matter what version you're in. Alright, so no matter what version you're in, you'll spawn in this room. Select your time. I love night rainy. It'll go black for a second, then boom. Alright, here we can go to arsenal. We got our weapons and things. You will have to unlock most of your guns. I've done most of my unlocking in the older update. But of course, there's some new weapons, like the grenade launcher. I have yet to get that, because the update just came out. Also, I don't play much. And the spawn gun, just basically spawn anything in the game. Weapons, melee, baseball bat, knife. They also came out with a new grabbing mechanic. You can obviously toggle on and off shooters. That's a good one. Powers. If you're on the old one, there'll be like a lot more stuff. This one, due to the multiplayer update, they have limited powers. Slow motion. So if you're on multiplayer, everybody will be slowed down when this power is activated. It's really useful for doing trick shots or just trying to get a better look of your surroundings when in battle. Super Force, when this is activated, as you see I have it toggled, you click on X on your controller and then it's on. And basically what this will do is basically you're stronger. Of course, there's levels to everything now. Your character. Here's what mine looks like right now. I'll go outside in the... let's go dusk. That way you guys can see. Yeah. Alright, yeah, here it is. So here's what I have right now. Skins. We got the TLM. And then Battleglide. So here's what normal looks like. You know, kind of aggressive. You got face marks, colors, and then all that. You can choose everything from female or male. Primary color. As you can see, it changes my color. Not my glove color. I don't know what... I think you have to do that in a whole different menu. Right. I think that's... I don't remember what that is. I'm gonna be so honest. Wait. Unless if... Oh, no. It is the same thing. Basically, you gotta click confirm. Alright, but yeah, you'll get a preview. You can select anything, symbols, hoods, and then eyes. I prefer the larger. Excuse me. Emissive color, which is the color of your eyes. Yeah. Pick anything you want. I use purple because my favorite color is purple. You can also choose how bright they are. There you go for that. Of course, if you play the old update, or Battleglide before 4.0, you'll get the classic iconic gloves. Or, if you use this new one, you'll get these new futuristic kind of armored gloves. I'll use this for today, just so you guys can get a closer look at the new gloves. If you don't know what the old ones look like, just look at literally any video. They're always in the videos. Now we will go look at the game mechanics, characters, everything. Of course. Ooh, okay, I'm a little lag because I'm recording, but that does not matter right now. Alright, so of course, you got the crosshairs for telling you if you can. If you can't, it'll be grayed out. If you can... Oh, yeah, you can also customize the webs. I don't know if I said that. So here's one of the mini battle arenas where you can fight enemies. There's obviously guns. This is one of the new ones. This is the drum shotgun. You can spam it. Or you got knives, which now, as I said, there's a new grabbing system. And yes, you can pull weapons in by webbing them. But yeah, you can kind of just... Helps with stealth missions, you know, maybe you want to do something else, and... Oh, usually that works. Maybe it has to be a book. But yeah, you can also stab into things. And if you played the old version, I thought this was cool for, you know, if you wanted to make clips or videos, but you could, like, stick the weapons in them. You know, to make, like, text. Alright, but let's get into the fighting. This is one of the enemies right here. He is one of cannot like throw around so easily. For those guys, I really recommend using shotguns. Alright, so whenever they go red, you have to jump. And if you're in air, just do a flip, whatever. Yeah, basically, they're going to lock on you and they have a 100% chance of hitting you with the red. Alright. Now, this is also the... And that's new, so whenever you're in like a situation and you're killing enemies, it will give you a kind of stats to go over. So there is flipping. Right now I have a setting where basically no matter where I have my analog stick pointing, it'll flip me in that direction. Really cool just for those, tricks you want to make yourself feel cool. Or if you're in multiplayer, it'll also make you look cool. Or you can also do these for trick shots, you know, just like... Boo. Kind of like that. Of course there's a stealth mechanism. I'll go over that right now. That way you guys can get a good look at what that looks like. Okay. Basically, you'll see them. Just pull. I don't know if I have a mode on. Here. I have it on Nightmare. Let's see. Alright, no, I'm gonna put that back on Nightmare because apparently that's not what it is. Arsenal. Oh, settings, right here. I think that's gameplay. Oh, visuals. I don't know if it's just not in the game anymore, but basically there used to be this thing where if you had your crosshairs on somebody, it'll say either safe or not safe to pull them in and attack them. Of course now you kind of just... I've gotten used to just like looking around and like scouting. Basically how you do this part is you make sure nobody's looking. You can either go stealth or you can full on just fight them. I'll do a little bit of both, but basically you see them here. And yes, whenever you pull in an enemy or you go towards an enemy, it'll slow you down. That way you can get like a perfect shot. And yes, items are throwable. I will go over some of the one of the new melee weapons is the tomahawk. Of course, you can do all this. You can use both sides. Basically this whole part's kind of stabby. Here's... Another way you could do things is basically if you kind of want to do a more Spider-Man, basically you get two webs, one holding them, another on a ledge, put them together, and they will be stuck there. Oh, right. In some battle arenas, most of them, you'll have these little things you can throw. And yeah, you can throw them at you. It'll suspend you in the air, that way you can, aim. Don't worry about it being like precise, like, oh, how do I throw it? Basically, you'll just look at them and it'll like lock onto them. It won't always lock onto the one that you're trying to throw, but it usually does. Yeah, but basically, excuse me if I die, though. This is one of the newest, hardest difficulties. Kind of only had hard beforehand. Of course, the game got really easy because I was a repetitive player, so. And the only reason they flew is because I have the super check.
I'll make you pay.
As you can see, they have a lot of health, making them extremely hard to take down. These guys, just stab them in the head, they're done. Same with these guys, they're just like... They're basically the same as these smaller, scrawny guys, just with armor. You probably already know this if you play the game, but if you don't, yeah. It's really hard to take them out. Yeah, that took like 80 stabs. the tomahawk. Yeah, let's use the tomahawk. Tomahawk. Let's look around on them because- oh, here's another one. Oh, yep, there's my character. That is a new animation, so if you die, then that happens. Like I said, I am on nightmare mode, so I die fairly quickly if I'm not dodging. Oh, what? Oh. And of course, there's NPCs. They also have a small overhaul from them having like little new things such as suitcases, hats, and bags. Not much there. Let's see if like the glitch is still here. Okay, there's no more glitch. Basically, if you held somebody, webbed them, and pulled, it would send you flying. It was crazy. I used to do that all the time for no reason. I don't know if you can you cannot. Maybe it's a hammer thing still. Nope. All right, but oh yeah, there's a hammer. I have never actually used a hammer. Let's check out the stealth mission and then I'll wrap this video up. So, there's obviously all the new indicators from our room. There's the bank stealth mission, combat zones, and the office stealth mission. The best one right now is the office stealth mission. The warehouse is not a stealth mission, it's more so just the training. You'll spawn, that's actually where you'll probably first spawn if you're for the first time playing the game. You'll spawn there and, you know, just like kind of teach you how to play and how to use everything. Also that you can do certain things. I'm covering most of it here. I think, I don't know, I'm kind of just quickly doing this. If y'all have any questions, just put it in the comment section down below, and I will do my best to answer. Now, I do believe, yeah, right here. So basically, if a new thing, all right. So this is where you'll go, obviously. So a new thing is you can select your thing. I'll use assassin because it's a stealth mission. So when you break down the door, instead of it just immediately putting you in like the last update did, you'll have to go in this box and wait for it to go green. Which usually it happens instantly, but... So here's the stealth mission. It'll show you where knives are. And it'll also show you the enemies. I don't know if there's a way to turn this off in the current date and time, but yeah, alright, so basically, here's a knife. So now... we're gonna try and get that guy right there. Should be fairly easy because I can just come up behind him and you do have to hide bodies because if you don't hide bodies, the NPCs will become more alert, and yeah, they will. Oh, I'm gonna stab you, but you know what? That works. Of course, I do it at such speed that I really don't mind hiding the bodies. You may want to take it on a more serious speed, so. I don't have no idea how that guy did not see me. And you, my good sir, should be dead. There's all sorts of weapons here. I'll also go over some of the new weapon items. Oh, right, alright. So here in stealth missions, or almost anywhere, there's these little points. It'll say approach. And it'll put you up there. It's kind of like a quick checkpointing zip way, like in Spider-Man games. You know, you can come here and it's kind of like the Spider-Man stealth missions, but in VR. I forgot my knife, so. You almost seen it. Anyways, that was not supposed to happen. But you know what? I don't care right now. Let's try to get another sneak on past you. Yeah, the NPCs are not the best still, but this is only a beta, so I don't expect much. Maybe in the next update they'll come out more aware and more movement-y, if that makes any sense. Of course, as you can see, I'm kind of just walking to them. You can kind of do that, or you could take it on a more serious approach. You can obviously play with friends, as I said earlier, multiplayer update. That was the one that I punched down to death. I punched them to death. Okay, what else is there that I am... Oh, right, I said I was gonna mess with the weapons. So obviously there's weapons. Let's come up here. So, the weapons. There's bayonets. Alright, so arsenal. The only weapon I have that for right now is this one. Basically, knife at the edge. Let's get a spawn gun. Obviously, I talked about the spawn gun just a moment ago. Oh yeah, quick Easter egg if you do get the game. If you take the spawn gun, take the mag out and put it in a normal pistol or an auto pistol, infinite ammo. Yeah, just infinite. Okay, but select it. We'll go criminal. Well, let's say Juggernaut. Did I ran out of ammo. That... Alright, so. Arsenal. Spawn. And I will just stab the dude. And just like that, he's dead. There are more weapons that I have not shown yet. Let's see here. Which is this. I have not. This I don't have yet. We got to get 30 more kills. But it's a katana. It's probably just a really long knife because there's not really a slashing thing yet. All right. I said that there was XP things. So basically, you can upgrade your gun. Upgrading your gun can give you camos. I guess that's an anime vampire girl. Right now I have just this one. I'm probably gonna end up using this until I get the gold because I'm just using whatever the max thing is. There's explosive ammo, which used to be a power, but now is a weapon kind of thing. You gotta use the weapon enough to get there. 3 more levels and I'll have it. And then the muzzle is where you get this. A silencer or a bayonet, or none. Your pick. Obviously went over that. Then this, I haven't shown off slow motion. As expected, it's slow, but here, I'll just... This can help, and I'll demonstrate, so basically. Obviously, everybody's really slow. There used to be super speed, which basically made you normal, but everybody else slow. I don't know what happened to that. Basically, I use it just like, you know, catch up on things. And of course, there's a whole world to explore. Highest points, checkpoints. There are secrets that I have no idea or memory of how to get them or anything. There's probably videos out there for you to look at. Let's see here. Alright, some info on the multiplayer. One thing I know about the multiplayer is that it all runs off of one headset. What do I mean by that? So basically, when a server starts, it kind of is like server-sided. Basically, you're running off of a server, not, you know, your headset anymore. But now, multiplayer, it will all run off of this, your headset. So basically, everything is loading in from your headset. This could be laggy for Quest 2 users, aka me. But if you're on a Quest 3S or Quest 3, or I don't know, anything that's not laggy, I guess you could say, then this is really good for you. I do believe they added optimization settings, that way, you know, maybe it would work for Quest 2. I know it works for Quest 2, it's just bad. I haven't tried it yet because obviously I don't got any bit of play right now. It's kind of what this video is for, to convince one of my friends. But other than that, anything else that I need to go over before I go? Let's see here. So we checked out the powers. Power level. Oh, okay. So, as you remember whenever I said there was a super speed? That's what this is. Notice how I'm still moving basically normally? There's a slight slowdown. But basically now everything but me is slow. I am very much faster. So basically this is not necessarily ultra speed, but in a technical sense it is, because everything's slow, I'm fast. Alright. I do believe this is probably like explosive punches or something like that. Or gravity punch. I know that was one. There was gravity punches. Basically, when you punched an enemy, it would just make them have no gravity. They'd just flow away. Of course, there's all sorts of things you could do. I don't know if this still works, but oh, okay, it doesn't. In the old version, you could like take him and slam him in your head, and then they would have a big old dent. You can obviously start wars with police. You cannot drive cars, which maybe they might add it in a future update. And of course they'll add other things. They may add DLCs or upgrades. It'd be really cool to see them have mods, like they use mod.io. That way you can download mods. Oh, here's the lower detail. I don't know how. Oh, if you look, it turns off lights and all their little things. Rope haptics, messages. There's swinging music, if you haven't noticed. Turn intensity. I just turn in real life. I think that's it. Of course, there's game difficulties. Easy is you get normal XP, and then the harder you make it, the more XP you'll gain. Quit looking at me like that. Oh, okay. I was gonna send him flying. But yeah, you can upgrade all of these guns to have anything. I obviously haven't used them much, but I hope you liked my video. If you did, please leave a like and comment down what you need to know about the game, or if you have any questions. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. That would help out a ton. Yeah, I really recommend this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out.